Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Chief Sweet, and today I'm going to teach you how to set up a 4x2x2 120 gallon Bearded Dragon enclosure. Let's get to it, shall we? Now what we have here is a EcoFlex 4x2x2. This is on Amazon. This is honestly one of my favorite enclosures. Why is that, you may ask? Deep substrate layers. I love deep substrate layers. It's one of my favorite things. This is PVC. It's a little like, you know, kind of flexible, if you will. Very light, has some glass, you know, what's that called? Sliding doors. I took it off so that way we can get to, you know, showing exactly how to do this. Now, first thing you're going to want to do for a Bearded Dragon enclosure, and what I like to do is add loose substrate. Let's get that right now. Now, you can use mini stuff, play sand, empty sand. I have my own little mix right here. This is topsoil mixed with some clay, mixed with some peat moss. It's a lot of stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and add that in. I add in 15 gallons. I know, that's a lot. 15 gallons of dirt. Whoa. So, as you can tell, I like that deep substrate. We're going to move this around. Is that piece of leaf? Oh, nice. Okay. So, I'm just going to get this sectioned out. I just pretty much spread it around. This is really good to have deep substrate if you want like planted enclosures. Now, you don't have to have planted enclosures at all. I just like deep substrate because if they want to dig, it's there. It's, you know, great. It raises the basking level up higher so that way you can get temperatures easier. You can get basking temperatures easier, all that stuff. Next up, the wood. Oh, now I just get oak wood from outside, cut it off of trees. Really simple. You can do it however you want to. I like to do mine kind of like this. Get the little naturalistic look going here. Like that. They do like to climb. Bearded dragons love to climb, so you want to give them tons of climbing opportunities. I found this right here, this tree limb. Look at this. It looks like a rib cage, and for some reason it reminds me of the anime Attack on Titan, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to add this one in here as well. This is going to be like a little basking area right there. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. Phenomenal. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another tree branch. Why is that? Because honestly, a lot of times, there can never be enough tree branches. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. And I have a bearded dragon over there eating a, what is that called? Some lettuce. Don't mind him, he's just going crazy. I don't know how I want to have this one. But also I'm going to be adding cork bark. And this is going to go right here. And almost like a little hide. I'll show you what I mean in a second with that. But as you can tell right here, I have like a little hide going on here. I'm going to, if he wants to come over here and like sit under there, kind of hide in there, that'll be his hide. However, this piece of wood I really want in here. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. So let's put this camera up. It's all about the vision, and I'm terrible with vision, to be honest. Maybe like, I don't know, like that. Ooh, maybe. Maybe! Look at that! I kind of like that. There we go. Hide that up. Right there, he has a little hide in right there. Lots of climbing opportunities. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think on that one. I really like that. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm going to go ahead and add some rocks. I'll move this right here so you can see it better. I'm going to add some rocks on the hot side. This right side is his hot side. If you didn't figure that out. Because I didn't tell you, so. I wouldn't expect you to know that. And I'm going to put this one right here for now, just because I need to get the other piece. Now, you have a hot hide right here and a hot spot right there. Perfect. Perfect. And there we go. Look at that. It's looking good. One thing I like to use a lot of in Bearded Dragon enclosures is a snake plant, like this one right here. Let's have a ripped off edge. We won't worry about that. I'm going to put it right here. And we'll put one far back, right around here, right there. And there we go. We're gonna put this one right here. There we are. So next thing we're going to be using is this fescue grass. I'm going to put this right around here. I might actually, I might put this right here, like right. So now I'm going to place some rocks around the enclosure, and this is going to seal in some humidity, but also be good for the isopods and the springtails, and it allows for really good, you know, bioactivity because all the stuff can hide under the rocks and pretty much safety from the bearded dragon, because the bearded dragon will eat the isopods. Like, just what he'll do. So I'm going to have a little rock layer right here, and a little hiding spot for all the, you know, stuff coming by. Do the same thing right over here. Just put some rocks laying around. Kind of makes it a nice little area. Makes it look a little bit more like a, you know, like a desert, I guess. I might put it right there. Like that. And let's put this right there. Now once we have this, I'm going to go ahead and throw some leaf litter around. So that way, the isopods and springtails, I can't talk right now, we'll have something. I like to crumble this up really fine, you know, and just throw that in there, covering it up. This will actually keep moisture in the soil, but still allow everything up here to be dry. I'm making a huge mess right now. Now the leaf litter is down. All we have to do now is simply add some isopods, some springtails. I'm going to spray it down, give it a day to get the temps right, and we're going to add our boy Creed in. And we're going to go ahead and... Now obviously I'm not going to put all of these in here. This is just like, you know, to show you. But I am going to sprinkle some in here. Sprinkle a few right there. Ooh, there's one that was pregnant. Nice. Look at them go. We'll let them get settled in. Okay, now we have the sprayer. We're gonna go ahead and spray, and like I said, just kind of get it wet everywhere, just because I like to do this on all my bioactive enclosures right when I get them made. Just kind of soak the whole thing down, let it dry out over a day. This is good for the plants, it's good for the isopods, the springtails, the whole thing. And I will wet this down hardcore. Anything I can possibly wet down, it will be wet down. Now I know what you're thinking. This is a very wet enclosure. It has a lot of moist looking soil. And this is a bearded dragon. This is a desert lizard. And this doesn't look very desert-like. But this will dry out and it will become very desert-like in the next 1 to 2 months. And over the next week, because this is a very arid plant. This does well in arid areas, and the snake plant is very good with low moisture, arid things as well. And it'll look more desert-like once everything kind of grows in. And, you know, the bearded dragons in here, the lights are on. You can see the heat. There's lots of rocks. So this is a bioactive enclosure. It's not really naturalistic. It's naturalistic with all the natural stuff, but it's not naturalistic to Australia. This is just an arid, desert-like enclosure that, you know, I made bioactive. That's pretty much what this is. It's not naturalistic to Australia. It will be a desert enclosure, though. It's going to have a lot of desert, you know, temperatures, desert plants that can thrive in this type of heat and low humidity. And right now I know I soaked it, but it's just to kind of get everything settled in. The isopods will have something to drink while the arid, high heat desert takes over for the next week. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this right here. We'll go ahead and put, actually, right in here, right there. She's in. Put this one right there. Easy pleasy lemon squeezy.
And this is it with the lights on just the next day as the water's still there, as you can see. I did put the water bowl in there, so if you see the water bowl now, but this is the heat lamps. This is what it looks like. I think it came out beautiful. I absolutely love this cage. Great bioactive. And this is it a couple days later after I added Creed. This dragon right here. This is one of my bearded dragons. I'll make a whole video about Creed later as well. He has an interesting story. But this is it with Creed. As you can tell, it's a little bit drier, a little bit not as wet, obviously. But if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.